Yep, YouTube is working.
Great.
So, Facebook is what it should be.
Two, three.
That's why people can. So this is still on. Have you started again?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right, so
You on Facebook?
I'm just going to get rid of that. There we go. Right. Are we okay now? I hope we are.
Yeah.
Okay, are we live?
Yeah, we're on.
Could you get that back
Yeah.
to where we... Would have been so easy, so much easier to swipe it.
Yeah, but I don't know, it's sort of messing up a bit.
Oh, okay. Well, hello guys. Welcome to Ollie King's Big Quiz VE Day special. Happy VE Day, everyone. Yeah, we're just sorting out the stream, making sure everything's all good, and then we'll get started in about 15 minutes. Right, have we got anyone in there yet?
Yeah, we have. We've got Janet Hayer, Rich, Stacey,
Oh.
Joss, Sood, Maisie.
Really? We've got everyone joining already. Brilliant. What do you think of my hat, Rich? The hat's back, but this time it's got a military aircraft and some flags on it. Oh, and I've got some planes behind me as well. I don't know if you can see that. It's like Battle of Britain or something behind me. Oh, and Pablo. Pablo is holding his own flag himself. Look at that. Pretty impressive, isn't it? So, anyone who's joining for the first time, I don't know if anyone will be joining the first time this time, but I'm Ollie King. I've been doing a quiz for every Monday for the past 4 weeks, and this week we thought we'd do a V-Day special. So we've only got two rounds this time. So we've got entertainment in World War II and general World War II knowledge and VE Day questions in there as well. So we've got 30 questions and it shouldn't take too long. We'll breeze through the quiz and then we've got a raffle at the end for anyone who's donated to the hospice. Salisbury Hospice. We have now raised, I can't remember what it was actually.
It was
but,
1,008, no, 285. I will just double check.
Yeah, 1,200 something,
The
but
numbers
we
in my
think, because
Oh, this live video has ended.
What? You sure?
Facebook, yes.
We're streaming.
Oh, wait, maybe I was on the wrong name.
Oh.
I think we're working.
Pablo says hello, the one that you've commented on, Ali. Is that the current one?
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't think I've got Pablo in a shot now. Okay, back to the explanation. Anyway, we've got about £1,200 for Salisbury Hospice.
1,285.
There we go, there's the actual
But
answer.
plus the 40 that we got sent.
Yeah, plus the 40.
So we're on 1,325. 25, yeah.
Yeah, pretty good number, isn't it? We definitely have got money through the hospice link as well. So we've got some prizes at the end for people who have donated, and we've got a list. We're going to do a random number generator like we did the other day. But the prizes tonight are the sweet treat box donated by Pan Fried Foods, and we've got a bottle of red wine donated by Andy of Mull's Cheese and Wine Bar. So that's pretty cool. He did tell me when I picked it up the other day that it is the wine that him and his wife fell in love with and actually got them to get the wine bar, so that's pretty cool. We've got a 5 litre keg of Summer Lightning. So we do have 2 of these, but we're giving away 1 tonight. So that's 8 3/4 pints.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool. We've got a £20 Tony and Guy voucher, donated by Tony and Guy, strangely enough. Salisbury. We've got a £30 vape henge voucher donated by Anthony and Kelly Daly of Vape Henge. And we've got £20 for the Mill in Salisbury, so the pub the Green King pub for when it reopens, of course. So we'll give those away at the end of the quiz. We'll do the raffle then. For anyone who doesn't want to stick around, they can go and yeah, cool. Hope you've all had a good week and enjoyed a bit of sunshine. I haven't really seen much of it.
We had a barbecue yesterday.
Yeah, we had a barbecue yesterday. It's very nice on the new
Grace
barbecue.
is relaxing after her law exam, and she's been put PS. It was horrible.
Oh, nasty, nasty. Well, you're just about to have another exam on history, World War II history. Well done for taking part. It's Budweiser tonight, and I completely forgot to get my glass.
Sorry.
Sorry, Mum.
Sorry, Mum, if you're watching. She's bringing the tomato plants tomorrow when she picks up the sugar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I can't remember who we were giving them to.
Oh,
But yeah, that's
Team
completely...
Womble's here.
Team Womble's here, hello.
Yeah.
Have we got any regular teams in?
We've got Richard Stacey. He just had a barbecue.
Rich just had a barbecue. What did he have?
Yeah, it hasn't said.
Well, I'm asking now, because then he can reply before quarter two when we start.
So, Susie Mason's just been a bit hi, Ollie. Imo can't join me tonight, sadly, with a sad face.
Oh no! Hopefully you do well anyway.
Team Banterbury's here again.
Team Banterbury, hello.
I'm being asked where the shots are tonight.
Who said that?
Richard.
Might have already had it. I do have work tomorrow.
I'm
It is
being
at
asked
half
if
12.
tonight's
So.
score counts towards the total.
See, I was thinking this at work today. What do you think, guys? Let's do a live decision.
I think it should.
We think it should.
Well, I think it should.
Because... yeah, I think we will include it. Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, we will include it in the final scores. We should have included that in a sort of persuasive post saying, oh, you could catch up with points tonight. Yeah. But anyone who's wondering about the Queen's speech at 9 o'clock tonight, we're definitely going to be done before then. I've had a few... we've had a few messages saying, please pause for that, but we're going to be done before then, so don't worry.
And if we're not, we will definitely pause just so we can all go sing.
Yeah, you might even see us sing on camera for that. No, you won't. No, you won't. Ali didn't learn the song on guitar. I feel like I need to go and get a glass.
So Shannon Button, she's been commented, Team Button here, and then in brackets, special shout out to Dad Button, as he's sad I forgot to check in and he hasn't heard our team.
I'm not too sure what that means. But shout out to Dad Button. Great lad. Oh, thank you. I did want my other one, but it's okay.
Boring
It's okay.
one. Could have got in the Stein.
Oh yeah, I'll get you a better one.
What about the has the Stein been washed up?
Yes, the
Yeah.
Stein's
Oh, can you get the
covered.
really big one?
It
Oh,
currently still has ribbon wrap around it.
sorry?
Where's my massive one, 2.5 litre?
Oh, I don't know where that one is, to be honest. Yeah, could I have the really decorative one?
Yeah. It's even more decorative at the moment. It's still got...
Yeah, it's got some ribbon around it. I'm really sorry, Dad, but we used it as a vase. But I am going to drink from it tonight.
It has been washed.
It has been washed numerous times, I think.
That's one. So it's just been put through the door.
Has it?
So just saw it now.
Oh.
Oh, we've just had a prize for Monday just popped through the door. It's a bit funny. Okay, I need to cut this off somehow.
Okay.
Yeah, I can drink from that, can't I?
Oh my god, the pops are on! Dad's managed to get them on!
Oh, amazing. So,
Hi Nana, hi pops!
Ray and Sandra, like,
What are you doing?
we are going to be starting the quiz in about 6 minutes. We don't have a huge amount of people on tonight, but that's okay.
I've got 46 on Facebook.
46, and we've got 25 on YouTube. So not a huge amount of people tonight, but to be honest, if you don't like history, well, no, you should do okay. There's a few that you might know. We have varied it. Could I have the
Oh,
knife?
Team Quarantine are watching. They're on.
It's just behind your iPad. Thank you.
They
So
spent
that's-
all day out in the garden with their neighbours drinking.
Amazing.
Socially distancing though.
Yes, glad you're socially distancing. Because you need to do that. Stay home, stay safe. Save the NHS. Yes, this is the stein that my dad gave me. It's very, very nice. Very decorative, very large. I put 2 beers in that.
Tanya's been said, Ollie, we have to go to work soon.
We have to go to work soon? What? No, we don't. I'm starting at 12:30 tomorrow. I can have a couple of beverages. Right, so we're going to be starting in about 4 minutes. So just to remind everyone what we're doing tonight. So we're doing a 2-round quiz, but it's over 4 pages. So it's going to be like we've got 4 rounds. We're not going to have a break or anything. Just do the questions, do the answers. So it makes it a bit smaller for anyone who wants to do it another day, because they might be enjoying the sunshine and want to do it another day, so that's fine. To be honest, on YouTube we could cut it down, couldn't we? Probably edit it to cut it down to literally just the quiz.
We could.
Yeah, we could do that. I can probably do that at some point. Yeah, we've got that 30 questions. We will include these numbers in the leaderboard, which we haven't updated yet, so we'll make sure that's updated for Monday.
We have all been working pretty much all week.
We have been working all week. So I literally got home at less than an hour ago. Yeah, less than an hour ago I got home. Had a little bit of dinner. I haven't had my full dinner. I'm going to have the rest of it after dinner, after this. Yeah, so who else is here? Do we have
Can I
any?
just say the one important thing?
Yeah.
Happy VD.
Yeah, happy VE Day. Where's the other flags behind me, guys? Come on. I thought you had one each.
I haven't been given mine, even though I made them all.
Yes, well done, Ruth, for putting all of these together. And I've got a military aircraft on here. Yay! And Pablo's got one in the background.
Even though he's French.
Even though he's French. Oh, can you see? Can you see Pablo? Shall I just drag me there? Because I don't know if you can see Pablo. Well, you should be able to see him now.
My grandparents would like to know, is your glass big enough?
Is my glass big enough? I think so. Look, it's nearly as big as my head. Right, so we're starting the quiz in 2 minutes. Who else is here? Oh, we've got a few more.
Yeah.
I'm
Got a
up to
few more.
46. I can't remember how many I had last time.
I think you said 46 last time.
Did I?
Yeah. 46, and we've got 29 over on Facebook, YouTube, so that's fine.
They can see Pablo. Good.
Yeah, they can see Pablo. Cool. I didn't know if I needed to move me over or something. So, we've got the flags, and we're going to be starting in 2 minutes.
Where's Pablo from then? I know France. But where's
Pablo is from, is it L'Tarrière or L'Tranche? L'Tranche in France, Pablo. Yeah, Ray and Sandra, but I haven't seen him
He should have been given a
a
French
while.
name.
But yeah, he's back there. The yappy dog that I bought for my housemate to wind him up. It's still here. It's still standing. Yeah. Right. Okay. So we're going to be starting in a minute. Oh, just to remind everyone, if you can, obviously social distancing and everything like that. Please pick up a Waitrose weekend, because us two
On page 4.
are mentioned on page 4 of the weekend newspaper.
Thanks to the money that people have
Thanks to the money that people have donated. There's no picture, unfortunately, but page 4 of the National Waitrose customer newspaper, we've got a little thing in the paper.
And Nan Pops, I've got you a copy. I'll put it in the post tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go. So, Ray and Sandra, you've got one coming. Mum, if you're watching, there's one in the bag of sugar that I'm going to give you. Yeah, so I'm going to bring a few copies home. We've already got a couple, don't we? Somewhere.
Chopsy's champs are in the building.
Oh, are we ready to go? Right, okay, so there's people still joining, is there?
No, I'm going down by 2, but I don't know if Ali's going up by 1.
It's probably because they've moved over. Right, okay, so let's start the quiz. Question 1 of entertainment in World War Two. So, here we go. Is it working? No, because I need to click there first. Right, okay, let's go. Right, World War Two in entertainment. Question 1. What is the video game series that has sold over 15 billion and was originally based on events from World War Two? So, just a little thing behind these questions. It's not just entertainment during World War Two, it's films and things. Do we need to move me or something? Okay, just sorting that out. Right, I need to come back to this one, so we're going to do question 2. So, question number 2. Name the 2001 TV series that starred Damian Lewis, Michael Fassbender, Scott Grimes, and Dexter Fletcher. Very, very good TV series. So, name the 2001 TV series that starred Damian Lewis, Michael Fassbender, Scott Grimes, and Dexter Fletcher. Right, question number 3. Which 2017 movie told the story of Operation Dynamo when civilian ships rescued Allied forces? So, which 2017 movie told the story of Operation Dynamo when civilian ships rescued Allied forces? Right, question number 4. So, which film was the 1993 winner of Best Picture at the Oscars, directed by Steven Spielberg? So, all of these are to do with World War II, obviously. That's why I'm not mentioning that at the end of each question. It'll become a bit repetitive. So, which film was the 1993 winner of Best Picture at the Oscars, directed by Steven Spielberg? So, question number 5. We'll meet again, don't know how, don't know when. A lyric sung by which singer?
It is the song that everyone will be singing at 9 o'clock tonight.
I thought it was a different song.
No, it's this one.
But she is actually pictured to the left there. So, we'll meet again, don't know how, don't know when. A lyric sung by which singer? I might have got it wrong. So you fact checked all of these.
I know I didn't check these today.
Oh no.
I didn't check.
Oh. Right, okay, so don't know where, don't know when. No. Have we got any complaints in the comments about that? Right, okay.
Yes, we'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when.
I'm sorry. Right, okay, that was one mess up, okay. So, question number 6. Which style of dance, brought to Britain by American troops, eventually became an international ballroom dance? So, which style of dance, brought to Britain by American troops, eventually became an international ballroom dance? So, question number 7. Name the organisation that was set up in 1939 to provide entertainment to the British Armed Forces. So, question number 7. Name the organisation that was set up in 1939 to provide entertainment to British Armed Forces. I think I should probably tilt this back so you can see my face a bit more, or do you want to see more hat? Right, okay, I think there's one more on this one. Yeah, and then 7 on the next one. Right, so question number 8. Which comic book character was designed as a patriotic super soldier who often fought the Axis powers of World War Two. So, which comic book character was designed as a patriotic super soldier who often fought the Axis powers of World War Two? So I'm going to leave it on there for a minute or so, just for anyone to catch up, and then we'll move on to the next part of this.
Greg says less face.
Less face, more hat, and I thought you would, to be honest. There you go. I hope you like the hat. Ruth did put that together. Yeah, can you see the plane on top? I'm sure Ali will do some behind the scenes photos at some point. If the people want it. Okay, so we'll give you another minute or so just to catch up. If anyone's lagging behind. Yeah, so hopefully we haven't done... we weren't too evil with these questions. I didn't think I was. And a question for Tanya, because Tanya's doing it, isn't she? Yeah, question for Tanya. How many cans of Thatchers have you got through so far?
Well, she said that you've got to go to work soon.
Yeah, maybe she has had a few. She got six 4-packs of Thatchers earlier.
6 4-packs?
Yeah, so 24 cans. Oh, should have done that as a maths question. Damn. No, I'm only joking.
Richard
Right, okay,
says,
so...
Ollie, sorry about Craig.
It's okay. Right, so is everyone ready for the next part? I can move on. Yeah?
Yeah.
We're getting readies?
Not yet, but...
No? I'll just request a ready when we're ready. I know there's not so many people doing it tonight, but that's absolutely fine.
Vic Zolly Hillier
Yeah.
has been said a lot, Ollie. I'm guessing that's in reply to how much Tanya's got through.
Yeah, probably a few.
Have we got a ready on YouTube?
I've got a text that says ready.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, right. So,
Thanks,
part
Jack.
2. So, question number 1 of this part. So, yeah, I have made this sound ready with. So, question number 9. What is the name of the 1973-74 documentary series that chronicled the events of World War II in 26 parts and at the time was the most expensive factual TV series ever made? So, what is the name of the 1973-74 documentary series that chronicled the events of World War II in 26 parts and at the time was the most expensive factual TV series ever made? I do like that picture.
TV from 1939.
Oh, brilliant. There you go. Unfortunately, there's not a question about that. So, question number 10. What was the name of the moustache style popularised by actor Charlie Chaplin, but then became largely unpopular after World War II thanks to Adolf Hitler sporting a similar moustache? So, what was the name of the moustache style popularised by actor Charlie Chaplin, but then became largely unpopular after World War II, thanks to Adolf Hitler sporting a similar moustache? Okay, so question number 11. Even though it says 3. Who do you think you're kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think we're on the run? Are the opening lyrics to the theme song of what TV comedy? Who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think we're on the run? Are the opening lyrics to the theme song of what TV comedy? Okay, question number 12. Which popular Disney character used its ears as wings to fly onto screens in 1941? No, it doesn't work so well, does it? Which popular Disney character used its ears as wings to fly onto screens in 1941? I don't know which number we're on now. So
Just excuse their ears. Sorry, guys.
used their ear. Oh, I'm sorry. We should have checked this one better. Right. Okay. So, who directed the wartime film Citizen Kane, and as a child met both Hitler and Churchill?
Was it at the same time or separate times?
Separate times. So, who directed the wartime film Citizen Kane, and as a child met both Hitler and Churchill? So, next question. What was the name of the American big band trombonist that disappeared over the English Channel while serving for the American military? So, what was the name of the American big band trombonist that disappeared over the English Channel while serving for the American military? Was he a composer as well? Fantastic. But he was never found. So, right, so the last question of entertainment in World War II is: Season 1 of what series that was brought back onto TV screens in 2005 had an enemy called the Empty Child, which was based on people having gas masks as faces and a phrase, "Are you my mummy?" Pretty terrifying at the time, I have to say. Well, it was 15 years ago now. It's a bit mad. That is so long ago. So, Season 1 of what series that was brought back onto TV screens in 2005 had an enemy called the Empty Child, which was based on people having gas masks as faces and a phrase, "Are you my mummy?" So, I'm going to leave that up for a minute or so before we move on to general knowledge. So, how does everyone think they're doing so far? Have I made them too easy, too hard? I'm intrigued. Well, we're not going to do the answers till the end, but I'd love to know what people are thinking.
Don't know. Don't know what my family are thinking, but I know Sam's hiccuping his way through.
Hiccuping his way through?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yes. You could just say. Right, okay, so a reminder for you, there is a raffle at the end for the people who have donated to the Salisbury Hospice before tonight. So I'll just go through the prizes again, just a mo. So the prizes are as follows tonight. The Sweet Treat Box, donated by Pan Fried Foods. And there's a bottle of red wine, donated by Andy of Moll's Cheese and Wine Bar. There's a 5-litre keg of Summer Lightning, donated by Hotback Brewery, so that's 8 3/4 pints. There's a £20 Tony and Guy voucher for Salisbury Tony and Guy. There's a £30 Vape Henge voucher, donated by Anthony and Caddy Daly. And there's a £20 The Mill voucher, donated by The Mill in Salisbury, the Green King pub. So we've got those.
I don't know if my dad's just being big-headed.
Oh, okay.
But he thinks he's got them all right so far.
Really? Okay, we'll see. Let's see about that, Ken. But this is the perfect opportunity for everyone to catch up with their points, isn't it? With the people who aren't playing tonight.
And Sue, Ali's mum, says hopefully quite well.
Oh, that's good.
Samantha Chaffee says these are right up Ian Street.
That's good. I did think it'd be up some people's street. But the next part could be everyone's downfall. We'll see. So I'll give you another minute, so we'll move on to the next part at 8 o'clock.
Amy Scott
Or a minute and a half, so Annie can go to the loo. Amy Scott?
Amy Scott says she doesn't think she's doing very well.
Oh no. I'm sorry, Amy. So this could be your downfall. No, you've done well with the other the quizzes, I think. I've had someone follow me. I've had a security alert.
Right, get off your phone.
Yes.
You have this team quiz.
Well, I'm just having a look at what is going on and seeing if anyone's actually messaged me or anything. But
So
sometimes
I've
people
got the
message
stocking
me.
paintings are ready. I've got
Yeah.
one too many are ready.
Brilliant. Okay, we're just waiting for Ali to come back so he doesn't disrupt us when he gets back. So one no, because he missed it. He does go around the other side, but he is coming.
Esme's ready, but I think she's part of Team One Ball, isn't she?
Oh yeah.
Annette Cornish says, "Come on, Ali!
Yeah, everyone's saying, "Come on, Ali, Ali."
Hurry up! People."
Right. Okay. So, general knowledge about World War II, basically. So we've got the same layout: 8 questions and 7 questions, and then we'll have the answers at the end. So here we go. General knowledge, World War II, general World War II knowledge. There we go. Question 1. So, what does VE stand for in VE Day? See, I did ask this to a couple of younger people at work today, and they didn't know what it meant. Oh dear. Happy VE Day, everyone. So, what does VE stand for in VE Day?
That's my glass.
Yeah, that's race glass, honestly. Right, question number 2. Who was the Prime Minister of Great Britain at the start of World War II? Don't worry, guys, we've definitely got harder ones coming.
Just
Oh dear. We don't have any blockings going on right now, do we?
Well, no.
So I have told these two.
Checking that Ali's washed his hands.
Oh, good, yes. He did do it well. We waited ages, so he must have done. So, question number 3. World War II is generally said to have begun on the 1st of September 1939 with the invasion of which country by Germany? So, World War II is generally said to have begun on the 1st of September 1939 with the invasion of which country by Germany?
Well, Annette Cornish wants to know if you sang Happy Birthday twice while I was washing the mallet.
yes.
Yes.
Right, okay, question number 4. Which country joined the conflict the day after they had been attacked by Japan? But so they got attacked on the 7th of December. They joined on the 8th of December 1941. So I should have explained this one a bit better. So which country joined the conflict the day after they had been attacked by Japan on the 8th of December 1941?
Richard says he loves the faces that you're making.
Yeah, I do make quite a few faces. You already know this, Rich, from the days working with me. I'm constantly making faces at people. So, not in a nasty way, obviously. So, I'm just constantly talking to myself, even though there's 2 people sat here with me doing this. It's really weird. Right, okay, so question number 5. The Olympic Games, due to take place in 1944, were cancelled due to the war. Which other Olympics were also cancelled? Was it 1940 or 1948? So there has to be an Olympic question. The Olympic Games, due to take place in 1944, were cancelled due to the war. Which other Olympics were also cancelled? Was it 1940, 1948? Oh yeah, there's only 2 options. 1940 or 1948. Oh. It's been a long day. I do apologise. But I think we're doing alright. I think we're doing okay. Yeah. Hope I'm making a laugh.
That noise is not Ali going for another wee, that is me pouring wine.
Yeah.
If people can hear that.
It's just Ruth's glass is very large. So, question number 6. What was the common name for German submarines in the war? So, what was the common name for German submarines in the war? So, question number 7. Which year did food rationing officially end in Britain after the war? So, which year did food rationing officially end in Britain after the war? So things were phased back, but which year did it officially end? Like, yeah, everyone can have their loo rolls.
And sweets.
And sweets.
What wasn't? Was beer? What was it? That was never rationed?
But yeah, the
Beer
thing.
wasn't rationed.
And whiskey.
So beer and
whiskey
whiskey were never rationed,
because
and
it was
what
a
red
morale
wine, wasn't it?
booster. No, wine was.
Oh, okay. So beer
Unless
and
obviously
whiskey.
you made it yourself at home.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So question number 8, the last one on this page. Talking of loo rolls, American soldiers were rationed 22 sheets of toilet paper per day. How many were rationed for British troops? So, American soldiers were rationed 22 sheets of toilet paper per day. How many were rationed for British troops?
22 sheets.
Yeah, that is quite a lot, I think. Right, so we'll pause there for a minute or two, just for anyone to catch up.
Susan Griffin would like you to have a drink, Ollie.
Okay. I've got a very large thing. It wasn't full though when I started drinking, don't worry. I've got another bottle to add to it. So, yeah.
It does depend on how many plies each sheet is. So it's not
I
just
don't think they probably worried about that back in the,
Yeah.
like, 30s and 40s, if I'm really honest. Did they even have plies back then?
Right, I'm going to give it another minute, just for anyone to catch up. And then we've got the last part of the quiz. It's gone so quick. See, Ali was worried that we wouldn't be done by 9.
I was.
Or, no.
It was
you were.
me, because I was
Yeah.
like, right, if we're still on at 9 o'clock, then we're going to have to sing.
Yeah, well, we're not going to do that. Sorry, guys. Right, okay, so is everyone ready to get to the next part? And I should have put
What were,
9.
what were the donations on at the start of tonight?
100 no, 1,200 and...
85.
Yeah.
We're on 1,325.
Ooh!
My
so
dad
that's
still
some
reckons
donations.
that he's got all of them right.
Right, okay, so... What, your
Ready.
dad still thinks that he's got them all right?
Yeah.
We're getting ready.
Okay, we're getting some readies. Yeah, okay, so, last part. So, which London landmark had floodlights shining in the shape of a V for victory above it at 9 PM on the original VE day? I don't know if they're doing it tonight, to be honest, they probably are. So, which London landmark had floodlights shining in the shape of a V for victory above it at 9 PM on VE day?
It's not the Millennium
Yeah, it's not the Millennium Dome, Ali just said. Or you'd call it the O2 now, wouldn't you? You're shaking the whole sofa when you're laughing. Right,
I'm on a
okay.
separate section, so I'm not.
Yeah. So the next question. What is the name of the single most produced aircraft used by the British during World War II? Might be a reason why I didn't mention what these were called. We've got them. Ruth is poking one right now, but we've got a couple hanging.
But you can't really see the pattern on them, to be fair, anyway, so...
There you go. Ali just threw one and it landed behind me. So, what is the name of the single most produced aircraft used by the British during World War II? We're definitely not so professional tonight, are we? Yes,
it's B-Day. We're all a little bit happy.
Yeah.
75 years ago, we won one of the worst wars in the world. Or is it the worst war?
Well, right, let's leave it at that.
Well, don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Well, I'd say both are equal, but yeah, we'll see. No, well, no, probably not, actually. Right, what is the name of the single most produced aircraft used by the British during World War II? So, next question. Operation Overlord was the code name given to the planned invasion of which region of France by the Allied forces? So, Operation Overlord was the code name given to the planned invasion of which region of France by the Allied forces?
Dad, Nan and Pop should be pleased to know I actually got this one right. I didn't get any of the other ones right there.
So, next question. How many people were Anderson shelters designed to accommodate? Was it 2, 6 or 12? So, Anderson shelters were air raid shelters, mostly in London, I think. But how many people were Anderson shelters designed to accommodate? 2, 6 or 12?
Do you want a bit of a random dally fact about Anderson shelters?
Well done.
My nan's sister, so my Auntie Anne,
Yeah.
she actually had a Anderson shelter in her back garden. So she renovated it, and that's currently where they live, and they've sold the house.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So you live in an Anderson?
Yeah.
Oh. This is very relaxed tonight, isn't it, this quiz? Us chatting away. Right. Okay, so next question. What is the German word for tank that was commonly used by Allied forces to describe German tanks? So basically, what is tank in German? It was also used by the Allied forces to describe German tanks. So we've got 2 questions left of the whole quiz, and we've only been going for half an hour, so that's pretty good going, I think. Then the raffle. So we're going to do the answers, and then we'll do the raffle at the end. Cool. So, next question. Second to last question. Which 2 members of the royal family sneaked out of Buckingham Palace on the night of VE Day to celebrate with the general public?
I will say that she says snuck out of Buckingham Palace. Apologies for the...
Yes.
Sneaked is
the way to do it, is it?
Snuck is accepted, but is
okay.
Is a newer.
Sneaked out.
Yeah.
Sneaked.
Sneaked.
How do you know that?
Snuck.
Because you're smart. So, which 2 members of the royal family sneaked out of Buckingham Palace on the night of VE Day to celebrate with the general public? And the last question of the quiz tonight is, what was the code name given to D-Day that operation rumoured to have been partly planned in Salisbury pub, the Haunch of Venison? So there is a Salisbury question of the day, of the quiz. What was the code name given to D-Day that operation rumoured to have been partly planned in Salisbury pub, the Haunch of Venison? But it was also partly planned in Wilton House, which was named as the southern HQ of the armed forces during the war as well.
Apparently, Amy Scott's been said that there is a great film about the 2 royal members sneaking out. I think I need to watch this film.
So don't tell us what it is until after the answers.
But
just
Amy,
in case
if
it
you
gives
can
it
tell
away.
us the title without giving away the answer, that would be amazing.
Yeah, or send it to one of us in a message so we can watch that, because that'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? Right, so I hope you guys have enjoyed the quiz so far. Is Barney doing it tonight?
No.
Oh no. Right, so we will quickly move on. We'll give you another minute or so, and then we'll move on to the answers. I might need to make myself a bit smaller on here, actually. I think that'd be okay.
So Amy Scott reckons she did better on part 2 than what she did on part 1.
Yeah?
Yeah. Karen Kelly's been said, thank God for Sean Ned Kelly. Oh, I've got the name of the film. We might have to see if we can get it. It's called A Royal Night Out.
Oh!
I love a bit of royal family films.
I Ruth does. I'll watch it for a bit, maybe.
I love it. Like The Crown.
Pablo will watch.
The Crown, they filmed some of The Crown at Wilton.
Yeah, The
Yeah,
Crown
they
was
did.
also filmed at Wilton House. But yeah,
But the
Wilton
series
House.
that hasn't been shown yet, it's series 3, because they also went to Salisbury Hospital and met some of Jackie's colleagues.
Yes. Right, so we'll give you... No, well, shall we just move on to the answers?
Well, are people ready?
Yeah, are you ready for the answers? Actually, while we're...
Oh, Esme's ready. That was very
I might
ready,
need to
Esme.
really briefly just open up that again. One sec. Come on. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so I need to pop this one over here. So I've got the questions.
Oh, yeah, this is making it all technical.
Yeah. Right, so I do apologise for that, guys. For that. That's still on, isn't it? Yeah, that's still on. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm going to pop that over there. That. Okay, so. Right, okay, so we've got some readies, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep, okay, so answers. So, World War II in entertainment. So I'll just blitz through these like I did last time. So, what is the video game series that has sold over 15 billion and was originally based on the events of World War II? It's Call of Duty. So the current one is Call of Duty Modern Warfare, or I think it's just called Modern Warfare. So, name the 2001 TV series that starred Damian Lewis, Michael Fassbender, Scott Grimes, and Dexter Fletcher. It's Band of Brothers. So, which 2017 movie told the story of Operation Dynamo when civilian ships rescued Allied forces? It's Dunkirk. Which film was the 1993 winner of Best Picture at the Oscars, directed by Steven Spielberg? It's Schindler's List. So, We'll Meet Again, don't know, right, however it goes. Don't know where, don't know when. Is Vera Lynn, and she is pictured on the on the left of the earlier slide, and above on here. So, which style of dance? Sorry.
Slow down. I'm struggling to understand what you're saying.
I know, but you can read as well.
I'm right next to you.
So, which style of dance brought to Britain by American troops eventually became an international ballroom dance? It was the jive. Right, which question are we on? Name the organisation that was set up in 1939 to provide entertainment to British Armed Forces. It was the Entertainment's National Service Association, or ENSA. And which comic book character was designed as a patriotic super soldier who often fought the Axis powers of World War II? It was Captain America. So it was very popular back during the war, but after the war there was a massive dip, obviously, because people didn't want him anymore. And then, obviously, recently we had the very popular Captain America films, so he's done well for himself, bless him. I don't know why I just said bless him, that's a bit
It's
weird.
because you're a massive comic book nerd.
Oh no, what have I done?
We're up to £1,325.
That's pretty cool.
Our Facebook link.
So that's 1,365.
65, yeah.
Wow, incredible. So, I'm just going to go on to the next part of the questions over here. So, entertainment part 2. What is the name of the 1973-74 documentary series that chronicled the events of World War II in 26 parts and at the time was the most expensive factual TV series ever made? It was The World War. What was the name of the moustache style popularised by actor Charlie Chaplin, but then became largely unpopular after World War II thanks to Adolf Hitler? It was a toothbrush moustache. Who do you think you were kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think we're on the run? Are the opening lyrics to the theme song of Dad's Army. Which popular Disney character used its ears as wings to fly onto screens in 1941? It was Dumbo. So, who directed the wartime film Citizen Kane and as a child met both Hitler and Churchill? It was Orson Welles. What was the name of the American... Okay, I do apologise for the spelling there. Ali didn't fact check it this time, so I'll blame him.
No, that means don't blame me.
Oh, okay. Okay, right, it was me. So, what was the name of the American big band trombonist that disappeared over the English Channel while serving for the American military? It was Glenn Miller. And season 1 of which TV series starred the empty child and they walked around with a gas mask on their faces and said, "Are you my mummy?" It was Doctor Who.
Mummy, not mummy.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No,
I said mummy. Are you my mummy?
So Amy Scott's already commented with her score for that round.
What was that?
She's got 8 out of 15.
Well done.
Craig got 11 out of 15.
Well done, Craig.
Sean Kelly, so I believe that's Team KK, isn't it, Sean Kelly?
Yes.
12 out of 15.
Pretty good.
Susie Mason,
Yeah.
14 out of 15.
14 out of 15 and you're on your own.
To it is Who Needs Imo?
Yeah, who needs Imo?
Kate Hopkins, sorry, not Katie Hopkins. 10. Grace Cornell,
Well
9. Rebecca Hudson, 14. Sue
Well done,
Robertson,
Rebecca.
14. So I think maybe we made these a little bit easy.
Yeah. What about your dad? Has your
I
dad
don't
tasted?
know, I'm about to text.
Because, yeah, we are moving on, don't we? We're just going to give it a mo and then we'll move on. I need to get the questions
Oh
up
my,
next one.
there you go, it's almost like magic. He's just texted me.
And what did he say?
14.
Ooh, I'd love to know which one, but we'll ask him afterwards anyway. Right, we'll move on to the next part. So, general knowledge, World War II, Part 1. So, what does VE stand for? It's Victory in Europe. Who was Prime Minister of Great Britain at the start of World War II? It was Neville Chamberlain. World War II is generally said to have begun on the 1st of September 1939 with the invasion of which country by Germany? It was Poland. So the Germans invaded Poland. So question 4. Which country joined the conflict the day after they had been attacked by Japan on the 8th of December 1941? It was the USA. So the Olympic Games, due to take place in 1944, was cancelled due to the war. Which other Olympics were also cancelled? Was it 1940 or 1948? It was 1940. So there's a bit of a trick question there. But 1944 was due to be London, but it got cancelled and then it got moved to 1948. So, what was the common name for German submarines in the war? It was U-boats. Which year did food rationing officially end in Britain after the war? It was 1954. And American soldiers were rationed 22 sheets of toilet paper per day. How many were rationed to British troops? It was 3 sheets of toilet paper.
Right, so the Americans got far too many, and the British got not enough, in my personal opinion.
Of course. Yeah.
Have to save them up.
Yeah, I have to save them up. Maybe not go for poops and stuff.
Not go for number 2s.
Not go for number 2s. Right, so we'll give it a moment and then we'll do the last part.
Pops were finally replied, saying they got 11 in the entertainment round.
That's pretty good. Right, okay, so the last part. So we'll get there in a minute.
This is what my dad's just replied to the toilet roll question.
Oh no. Do we want to know?
We don't want to know.
The Yanks had big bums.
Oh, okay. Right, so, which London landmark had floodlights shining in the shape of a V for victory above it at 9 p.m. on VE Day? It's St Paul's Cathedral. I'd love to know if they're doing it What is the name of the single most produced aircraft used by the British during World War II? It's the submarine Spitfire, but obviously I'll take the Spitfire. Spitfire on the top of my hat. So, Operation Overlord was the code name given to the planned invasion of which region of France by the Allied forces? It was Normandy. So, how many people were Anderson shelters designed to accommodate? 2, 6, or 12? It was 6. What is the name of what is the German word for tank that was commonly used by Allied forces to describe German tanks? It was Panzer. So, which 2 members of the royal family sneaked out of Buckingham Palace on the night of VE Day to celebrate with the general public? It was Elizabeth, so our current queen, and her sister Margaret. And what was the code name given to D-Day? The operation rumoured to have been partly planned in Salisbury pub, the haunch of venison. It was Operation Neptune. So, how did everyone do? I will do a post after this asking what the points are so we can add them up. But
I've already got one.
Oh.
So, Caroline Hill.
Caroline, hello Caroline.
Oh yeah, your boss.
Yeah.
So Hill Arius, she's been a pit, her team name is.
Oh, okay.
She got 21.
Well done, Caroline.
Amy Scott got 20 out of 30.
Supermarine Spitfire, not submarine Spitfire.
What?
Supermarine Spitfire.
Was it?
Apparently, that's what Pablo's just said.
Pablo?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm sorry, guys.
Guys, we were up because we were all working yesterday.
Yeah.
Until like 12 o'clock doing these questions.
Yeah, we were up quite late doing this. We actually were. Right, okay, so right, we'll leave this up. I'll give you a moment.
Oh, my dad got 29.
29?
So my dad and Jack, the stuck in Pennington's, got 29.
Well done. Ken and Jackie. Felix got 22.
Team one ball got 25. Susie Mason got 26. One Too Many got 27. Team Frank, oh Maisie, she got 8.
Oh, Maisie got 8. I'm sorry, Maisie. Come back on Monday, you might do a bit better. So
8 in
just
total. Total score of 8.
Yeah, my sister. Oh, Maze. Right, okay, so... Helen, I forgot you were doing it tonight. So Helen got 21. Well done, Helen and Paul.
The
Helen and Paul.
Jelly Beans got 21 out of 30.
Oh, amazing.
God, they're all coming through so quickly. Sue got 26.
Well done, Sue. Who's your mum doing it with?
My dad and sister.
Oh, dad and sister, brilliant.
Sue, bless her, has been said, thank you very much, that was good fun.
Oh, good. I do apologise that we did yak quite a lot.
Nana Potts, well done.
Now, what did they get?
It's the first time they've ever
Yeah.
done one of our quizzes, because bless them, they didn't know how to do it
Yeah.
until now. They've got 25.
Oh, well done.
Well done, Nanny and Poppy.
There we go, Spitfire flyby. Only here on Ollie King's Big Quiz you can see a Spitfire flyby.
The quarantines have not replied yet.
Oh.
The family rivalry in my family is...
Oh no.
We've still got the raffle to go.
Right, okay, so what I was just about to say, which Ali has
Tanya's
reminded me of.
asking you a question, Ollie.
Oh, okay.
Tanya's been said, who did Hitler refuse to give a medal to in the 1933 Olympics?
See, I did tell Tanya about this question, and then I did think, oh yeah, hang on, that was First World War, well, just after the First World War. So, basically, right, shall we give you a bonus question, everyone, for a tiebreaker? So, in what Olympics was it? Did she say? 1936.
No extra points.
33.
I think it was 1936 actually. So the 1936 Olympics, Hitler refused to give a African American athlete a gold medal. Who was it? Because the Olympics were in Berlin that year. So while everyone's thinking about that one, there's no points for that one unfortunately, but that was going to be in the quiz. So I just need a random number generator. for this. And how many of these do we have? We've now got 91. And I'm on the wrong page. So, what we want is that to 91.
Yeah, a few people knew it. Jesse Owen.
Yeah? See, I was going to put that in the quiz, and someone told me it was too hard, but I didn't think it was. So, right, I'll just read out the prizes again. So, tonight's raffle have been sponsored by quite a few people. So we've got the Sweet Treat Box, donated by Pan Fried Foods. This was, I don't know if anyone remembers, but this was a prize on Monday. But unfortunately, they lived a bit too far away for it, so we had to swap it with something. So we've got that. A bottle of red wine, donated by Andy of Mull's Cheese Wine Bar in Salisbury. So we've got a 5-litre keg of Summer Lightning, donated by Hotback Brewery. Got the £20 Tony and Guy voucher, donated by Tony and Guy in Salisbury. We've got a £20 The Mill voucher, donated by, strangely enough, The Mill in Salisbury. And we've got a £30 Vape Henge voucher, donated by Anthony and Kelly Daly of Vape Henge. So, we're going to do that right now. So, the winner of the... right, just in case anyone's a bit confused. So, all of these people here have donated money to the Salisbury Hospice, and I've got them on my big list. So they've all been given a number.
Up until 6 o'clock tonight.
Up until 6 o'clock tonight. So they've been given a number down here, and I'm going to pop this here has got a minimum 1 and then a maximum 91. So I'm going to click the generate button, and it will give me a number assigned to each person. So we'll see who wins. Okay. So the Sweet Treat Box, donated by Pan Fried Foods. The winner of that one is number 2. So who was number 2? It's Polly. Polly Monk. You have won the Sweet Treat Box, donated by Pan Fried Foods.
Popcorn and donuts and
yeah, it's got all sorts of
it.
So we'll organise that with you, Polly. So could you write that down? Is that okay? Or shall I do that?
I'm pretty sure Ali can remember that his girlfriend won it.
So, Sweet Treat Box. Right, I'll write that down there.
Right,
so,
I will get it up and then
the bottle of red wine, donated by Andy of Mull's Cheese and Wine Bar, it has been won by number 18. And number 18 is Becca Foggett. So you've won a bottle of red wine. Becca. Right, okay, so the 5-litre keg of Summer Lightning has been won by, donated by Hotback Brewery, by the way, has been won by number 51, who is Tracy McInerney. So you have won that. Just in case anyone's not watching, then we will sort that out. So
I've already
you've done that. So keg of beers. So we do have another one of those to win on Monday, by the way, guys. So, where's the mouse gone? There we go. The £20 Tony and Guy Salisbury voucher has been won by number 47. So 47 is Sarah Cornell. You've won a £20 Tony and Guy voucher, so well done.
I will say it can only be used.
Yeah, it can only be used in Salisbury, I think.
Unfortunately, I believe so.
Yeah, we believe so. So really sorry if you live further away. That's what yeah. Really sorry. We might be able to sort something out, but yeah, here we go. So, the £20 The Mill voucher has been won by number 61. So, number 61 is Tamsin Jewel Murley. I think she'll make that back because she works for the hospice today.
Oh, does she?
But we'll put that down anyway. The £20 The Mill voucher, donated by The Mill. And the £30 Vape Henge voucher, donated by Anthony and Kelly Daly of Vape Henge, has been won by number 83. So 83 is Claire Cannings. So you've won a Vape Henge voucher, donated by Anthony and Kelly Daly. Right, so there we go. There's the raffle. Well done for anyone sticking around, if you have. So we have got more raffle prizes on Monday to win. So basically, if anyone hasn't donated to the hospice already, please do, and then you get then you get put into the raffle. So we've got some big prizes. Yeah, if you, well, we can't work out.
Well, no, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
It doesn't make any difference.
It's just, yeah, it makes no difference to the raffle at all if people donate again.
So I am going to read out.
Hold on, Tamsin.
Oh.
Redraw my prize, please.
Okay, Tamsin, I did think that you would say that, to be honest.
Live,
so I'll do that right now. So
this
the
is
winner
the
of
£20 meal voucher.
the winner of the meal voucher is number 73. So 73 is Vicky Wood.
That's my auntie.
That's your auntie.
We'll see if she wants it.
Yeah.
I'll get in touch.
Yeah.
No, hold on. 73, did you say?
Yeah.
Jamie's gone.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Janice gone. You won the £20 the meal
Sorry, Auntie
voucher.
Vic.
I do apologise, Auntie Vic. Right, so I am going to read out the prizes for Monday that you can win, just while we're still live. So we have got. Where are they gone? I thought we had them all written down.
We have. There.
Okay, so we have got a £25 John Lewis voucher donated by Waitrose and Partners in Salisbury, my workplace. We have got a rainbow bunting kit donated by the Orchid Craft Room.
Which is what turned up as we started this.
So we have got 2 3-bottle presentation packs donated by Danton Brewery. We've got a £10 Salisbury gift card. And finally, I'd say this is probably the grand prize. We've got a £50 Tinga voucher. So Tinga in Salisbury, the lovely Mexican restaurant, is a £50 voucher has been donated by Dave Hancock of Tinga. So we've got those to look forward to on Monday. We might have some more raffle prizes, I've been told, but we'll get there anyway. So thank you very much for joining us tonight, and happy VE Day. I'm sorry we didn't have so many questions this time round. But yeah, I think we had a good time. Got another quiz on Monday. I've got a lot of things to do before then. So I hope you've enjoyed tonight. I've enjoyed doing it. And we will see you on Monday. So thank you very much. Yeah, see you Monday. Happy VE Day, everyone. We'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know when.
We will be singing that.
Yeah, we will be singing that. Okay.
In 23 minutes.
Yeah,
guys.
so I hope you have a good rest of the day, guys. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Thank you.